Hey everybody, look at this! We have another opportunity to play a Mount&Blade Warband mod. This one is called the Prophecy of Pendor, and it's very good. It's actually one of these advanced mods. It's a mod that is intended to be used by people who are already experienced with the native or some mods, and it really is a difficult mod, but very good. It's a whole new world, whole new kind of order of things, and as you see, brand new options in which you can start the game, which is really nice. Now, I love playing mods where there's something different when you start the game, because when you played Mount&Blade, I mean, I've been playing this game for 5 years, ever since it was in beta, and you had to like ask an email, right? And seeing something like this mod, is great. Not only is it just a little different when you start, but the whole feel of the mod. I mean, this part pretty much stays the same. Same skill set. There's no different skills, because in some mods you have a lot of different skills. This one doesn't really touch any of the basic Mount&Blade parts, but what you really have to be kind of wondering about is here's not the problem. The problem does not lie in just getting started. The problem in this one is when you get started, oh boy, there are a lot of marauding, like bandits, robbers, thieves, warriors, like Templar people that go and like just pile drive you. We'll get to that a little later. My guy is just pretty normal, just a blah start. I just wanted like a nobody, non-noble, and to kind of try to give him at least somewhat of a head start. They do help you out, I have to be honest. They are pretty nice about giving you at least enough money to start out where you're not totally poor, but I would suggest blowing the money as fast as you can, and maintain just a small amount for maintenance fees, because when you get taken, which is a matter of time when you will lose a battle, you're going to lose whatever you have on you. So as you see, here's just a little thing. It looks pretty normal, but what isn't normal is just that these guys these are rabble, and they have freaking ranged weapons. And, I mean, there's a ton of ranged weapons. Almost all the mobs you're going to go up against, with the exception of some, right? There's always some exceptions, have ranged weapons, and they're ridiculous kind of ranged weapons. Like, they'll have, like, throwing axes and spears and freaking crossbows and oh my gosh. I almost felt like I needed to have some kind of bulletproof vest just to kind of get through most of it. Now this one is just easy. These are just little looters, basically the equivalent of looters. But they don't just have like looters. They throw in like some more difficult mobs in between just to kind of mess with you, I think. But as you see, pretty good. I would highly suggest... Oh, and check it out. You actually get food off of some people. So you can actually just kill low-level armies, and every once in a while they'll have, like, as I say, cheese and bread. So I never had to buy food at all. Here's kind of an example where it starts getting a lot harder. I have a fairly decent little army. They're all level 1s, a couple here and there. I have a couple named characters. But if I had to be honest, I would suggest not getting NPCs for kind of a bit, because you need to have a core army to go up against at least even the crappiest rabble in this game, or you're just going to get pile driven, because it's got a ton of money. Like, to buy NPCs in this game is retardedly expensive. It's like 1,500 to 6,000 gold a piece. The maintenance fees in the army is not as bad. Okay, that was stupid. I don't know why I charged right to the ball. I thought I had a better horse that had a better charge on it. But anyway, if you decide that you would like to have a big army, you can easily have a big army. The maintenance fees are not nearly as bad as they are in native, but then again, I only had like level 1 and a couple level 2s, so I have no idea what the end game units will look like as far as expense. But I mean, just to get us started, this is like a basic marauding army. These guys really do a ton of damage to your dudes, so try as best you can to get wound management or wound treatment and first aid happening. Wound treatment for the extra heal, and then surgery big time, where you're going to lose a ton of soldiers. If you can get an NPC that's free, and there are a lot of free ones, that do a good amount of like first aid, I would totally recommend, or surgery rather, first aid, surgery, wound management, all the wound treatment, all those. Try to do that. And also, as you see here, I'm using a lance that's blunt because I want to knock them out. You can sell. Now here's the cool part, is prisoner management is not a skill you really have to invest in, because you can already take 40 prisoners. Like, at least my guy could take 40 prisoners. And the prisoners sell for a ton of money. You're talking like 300 to 400 a piece if they're really decent. So definitely take as many prisoners as you can. So if you can, equip any of your guys with knockout weapons. And as you see here, this is like the loot screen. So you can actually auto-loot people. I mean, the auto-loot. Yeah, I think you have to set up the auto-loot for your NPCs, but they'll go through the stuff that drops and automatically upgrade. Now, this one was a marauding army that's horrible, horribly hard. I had no idea how hard these guys were. They're called the Black Koven. Basically, there are marauding armies of like Templars and like do-gooders, or even like just vigilante armies that are all over the place in this mod. And it's like when you start seeing all that cavalry coming at you, and I missed the charge. I mean, that was a ball kick. I was like, oh, come on. I missed the head-on charge. If you see that much cavalry versus what my guys are just rabble, it's going to be bad days for a lot of my dudes. And as you'll see, as this battle progresses, it just gets more and more hopeless for my army. It really gets bad. Like, as you see, all that text in the bottom left, they're just getting annihilated by these knights. And I'm trying my best to knock them out, but then I saw that was pretty sad. I saw all these like foot soldiers coming in, and do you notice what they're carrying? They're all carrying frickin' ranged weapons. The best thing you can possibly do for yourself when you have a ton of ranged weapons is run in circles and try your best never to be in a straight line on any one of these guys. Try your best. If you can get them while they're reloading, spectacular. Like this guy, how did he just like drop kick my horse? He's like, oh, drop kick you. I'll stop you mid charge. Crazy. So I mean, this mod called Prophecy of Pendor, very good, very, very good. New music, new map, new units, new items. They did an exceptionally good job, so I would totally recommend this. I'm going to put the link to it in the description below, as I usually do in these mod highlights. And, you know, trying to help you guys out. Remember, if you're going to try this mod, take prisoners, okay? Take as many prisoners as you possibly can and try your best to stay away from these big marauding armies until you have anything decent, or you're just going to get, like, fucking, like, face rolled like I am right now. And it's any moment. I mean, you can already feel the anticipation in the air. I mean, just about ready to go down. Oh, there it goes. Here it is. Big shots, totally balled up, and then squish. Get used to that feeling. You're going to be going down a lot in this game. So until next time, you guys, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely sub now that we're a part of the Curse Network. Pretty sick, huh? That's what the new intro is for. Yeah, definitely comment, subscribe. So I'll talk to all you guys later. Bye.
So until the next time, guys, hey, this is Bo, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.